You're looking at 488 cubic inches straining at the engine mounts. The Viper is ready. The test drive is next.
I'm Jim Scouten, and normally I'd stand beside this car and tell you what it is to start, but you already know what it is. And I'm equally sure you'd rather see it move than listen to me talk. So let's go.
The look alone will kill on sight. If anything, the double hump roof and the fastback make the GTS look faster and meaner than the RT10 Viper Roadster. When production starts, the GTS will only come in bonsai blue with the twin stripes, at least in the first year. That's just as well in black it would be the Batmobile. This Viper is truly a livable car. The GTS not only gets a roof, but the other amenities are here as well. For the first time, windows and door locks. There's dual airbags, and the dash has been rearranged. The tach and 200-mile-per-hour speedometer are in front of the driver. And there are air conditioning vents above the megawatt Alpine stereo. The twin buckets only adjust forward and back, but the pedal assembly also adjusts, traveling 4 inches to give you the right reach to the loud pedal. There's also news under the composite hood, where another 50 horses have been discovered hidden in the 8-liter, 488-cubic-inch aluminum V10. There's nothing high-tech going on here. It's 2 valves per cylinder operated by push rods and fed by twin throttle bodies through cross-flow manifolds and 10 injectors. That's not sophisticated, but there's so much of it that the numbers are huge. 450 horses and 490 foot-pounds of torque. More than enough to overpower the huge Michelins, C-rated 335s on 13-inch wide aluminum wheels. But you don't have to step on it to be noticed in this car. Our GTS prototype passed the valet test at the Hard Rock Cafe, and the crowd immediately assumed we must be celebrities. Or was it the Viper being the celebrity?
How did you all get this car?
Chrysler delivered it to us.
Oh, money.
And then the most basic test of all.
Chickmobile.
You're dating a guy, you've been dating him for a couple of years, and you see this other guy who comes up with one of these. What's going to happen?
Man, get the cheerleaders in that thing.
All right, now the serious testing. 0 to 60, 4.2 with rubber in first and second. The quarter mile, 12.8 at 110 miles per hour. Our best time through the 600-foot slalom course was 66.1 miles per hour. That's not the fastest in our experience, as the Michelins tried to keep the tail anchored. But the dual A-arm coilover suspension on all corners is capable of pulling substantial G's in steady cornering, 0.97 G's. Push beyond that, and the monster 335s give up in a cloud of hot rubber. Yet the GTS is much more forgiving as it approaches the limit than the RT10, thanks to revised spring and shock rates. And when you're not playing hardball on the asphalt or charging toward 200 miles per hour on the Montana freeways, that new suspension makes this a very livable daily driver for the enthusiast who wants to be noticed on the way to the office. Think of it as 1.5 Corvettes for about 1.5 times the price, with something like 1.5 times the performance when you put your foot down.
So how do you think we're going to sum this up? That we don't like it because it doesn't have a cup holder and it gets terrible gas mileage? Oh, man, get serious. This is the closest thing to a factory-built racer you're likely to be able to buy in your lifetime. If there's any way you can possibly afford it, go to your Dodge dealer and beg him to take your order.
Pick up the phone and call now.
As much as I really hate to admit it, we have come to the end of the road for this edition of Motor Trend Television. For all of us here, I'm Jim Scouten. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.